making sure our voices are heard, and we are gonna get that change.
So first of all, welcome to Rock Hill, South Carolina. We're a little different here. Tell you that. The first slave rebellion in the United States happened in South Carolina. South Carolina has 46 counties, 300 cities, and Rock Hill is the 5th largest city in the state of South Carolina.
A local jail sentence compared to paying for bail because they don't believe in bail money to support the system that put them in there, so they'd rather serve their time on the little, what's the field? It was they were doing like on a county prison farm. So they rather have worked on a county prison farm than pay their bail, so they were like one of the... That's here. Downtown Rock Hill.
They went to jail too?
Literally
prison?
Rock Hill was home to 2 HBCUs, Friendship College and Clinton College. Clinton College is still in existence and it's on Crawford Road. Friendship College, who Mr. David Williamson, where did Mr. David Williamson go to? Mr. David Williamson was a member of the Friendship 9. There he is. He's a proud alumni of Friendship College.
My name is David Williamson Jr. We're in Rock Hill, South Carolina, my hometown. I was a part of the Friendship 9, the Jail No Bail. I was in town at the time when First Freedom Riders came through, but we knew nothing about it until the next day. They came through at night.
It's because we don't dare to know information. I was 21 years old before I knew who John Lewis was and Mr. Williamson that beat him in Rock Hill. I was almost in my 30s before I realized that the Friendship 9 was located right here in Rock Hill. It is up to us to tell the narratives of our story. For too long, we've been dependent on history books. We've been dependent on teachers who have not been skilled in our stories to teach us. We got a lot of history to tell, and it's up to us to start telling the history. So when you walk down these streets, remember, you are a part of the storytelling process.
Yes.
You can control the narrative, and all of us have a book of our history in us that we need to tell. Thank you so much.
I want to send a shout out to Mr. David Williamson back here, Jr. He's one of the men who, back in the 60s, in that era, who came out when it wasn't a good time. We couldn't come out here like this, and they withstood a lot of terror, pain, threats to this day. So I want to make sure that we salute the ones who came before us and did that, and I'm representing Charlotte, North Carolina, and Black Voters Matter. We're about to take this all the way through the country. Thank everybody for coming out.
Surprised, I came up for something else, and when I saw the Freedom Rider bus up on Main Street, my heart just skipped a beat. I had flashback. I remember when the other Freedom Riders came through. They didn't tell us anything about it. At least I got to see the bus this time. So thank y'all, Freedom Rider, Black Lives Matter voters, everyone. You know, this is Rock Hill. Things like this just don't happen in Rock Hill. So we sure appreciate y'all thinking about us. And God bless you.
Thank you. You know that we riding in these buses safely because of the work of folks like you. Woo! You will open the way for us. So on the count of 3, I want everybody in here to say thank you, okay? And we're going to say it from our heart. We want you to hear it.
From the heart, y'all.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you!
We're in Rock Hill, North Carolina, I think, and we are out here for a Black Lives Matter memorial. Honestly, it was very overwhelming because it seems like it was nonstop. How many people I was familiar with and also how many people I wasn't familiar with. And I also got to talk to someone who's lost a child, not necessarily to police violence, but just violence that we have in our community. And it's upsetting to see because she's not only upset about her son, but it's like she feels left out because she feels like the community only cares about the victims that are victimized by the structural problems and not necessarily by the problems that we put on each other, and I can understand how that can be frustrating. So I'm feeling a lot of emotions, but this tour has been so impactful and amazing, and yeah, I'm just really grateful.
They brought a whole bunch of folks in, about 300, and we was in jail, but we didn't see it. But to come and see this, and I saw it on the TV, you know. Then when I come to Charles again, I said, oh, mackerel, they are here. That was amazing. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's because of you.
We are in downtown Fort Mill, and I saw a crowd around this sign, and I read it for the first time. I live in Fort Mill, and I've never stopped to read these signs, but I got cold chills because I was told that a living member of this action years ago was right here too. So it's amazing that right here in Rock Hill there was history made. We need to know more, though. It needs to be advertised more. This should not have been the first time that I've seen it. We should celebrate it.
Then we took it from North Carolina to West Virginia. Such a powerful day. Let's go, let's go! I wasn't gonna go. Hey!
That is not based on what somebody else is saying, their vision, because their vision was so limited, y'all, they couldn't see most of us out here. They couldn't even acknowledge our humanity, but we're reclaiming our humanity. What I believe is if democracy is to be in this nation, we got to make it be so, y'all. We are a model democracy. Look around. I just want you to take a moment right now. Just look around. Look at what you see. Isn't this a nation you see? What we're saying is we got to stand in a space to always really be able to push back and to fight for our right to vote.
Right, she came up and she talked about the first Voting Rights Act, in the country, and she talked about, making it a state holiday, and she talked about the felony disenfranchisement and some of the other things that they've been able to include here in Virginia. So y'all give it up for Virginia for being so progressive on voting rights.
I feel that today was definitely inspirational, important for any person of color, anybody at all to listen to, for our rights, for us being as voters, for us fighting for anything that we believe in. I felt that if anybody wanted to get their point across and talk about issues, today would have been the day, definitely. And it was very important for my son and I to be out here to look at the Freedom Riders and what they have done over the years and past, and for all the black people or any people that have died over racism situations. I feel that today was definitely a blessing.
And it's a breath of fresh air to be at an event like this.
This is what we do.
We need y'all up. We love y'all.
Right now, we're in the midst of a pandemic, but we're all on these buses, all making this travel, this trek across the country to ensure that the rights of our people and everybody are upheld and kept.
If we can't have the right to vote, that impacts where we live, it impacts our health, it impacts education, it covers a whole multitude.
I'm on this freedom ride because I think it's so important when we are pushing for new changes, especially with regards to voting rights. Here to make sure that we vote to make DC a statehood, progressive legislature for voting rights, and to make sure we continue to empower these young, forceful people. I'm so proud as an elected official to give this torch to people who I know one day will be the future leaders of this amazing nation.
We are here in Washington, D.C., yes, all the way from Atlanta to Washington, D.C., to protect the vote, to protect our democracy, to stand together as a unit. So honored and so grateful to Black Voters Matter for allowing so many amazing organizations, as well as my own, to be a part of this journey. It takes all of us to fight for our rights, so let's keep fighting. No justice, no peace.
And again, making a demand for H.R. 1, the For the People Act, H.R. 4, the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, and in D.C., we're making a demand for D.C. D.C. statehood.
I am here for change, to demand change. Voter suppression is real. Every vote counts. I am somebody, you are somebody, and we have to get the right people in place to represent that we are somebody. And we're here just demanding equality for everybody, for votes, no matter what way you want to go with it. But that's the reason why I'm here.
And we're here at the last stop. It's been 9 states so far. This is the 10th stop, and it feels really good to be here. There was a lot of energy around the country, and I feel like we're bringing a lot of that energy back here to DC, where the decisions have to be made, and I think we're within a win. And so I'm excited about today's event, but I'm also excited about the work we're going to do in the days and weeks and months to come to make this real for so many people who we met around the country who are counting on this progress to be made here. So that's really exciting, and glad to finish off strong.
If you got the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. If you got the faith of the mustard seed, you can tell those folks over there to move from here, to move to over there. The people in D.C., but all the folks from all these other states that are out here supporting you, we stand with D.C. And so all I need you to do, and we got a whole crew of them, y'all. All those folks been coming from all over the country. Turn around and look at that mighty army.
This other side, you all come in on this side, on my right. Black voters matter. Black voters matter. Black voters matter. Black voters matter. Unite here. Unite here.
This is day 9. Day 9 of the Freedom Ride. We just wrapped it up. It was absolutely beautiful. Every single place we went, every state, every city. But DC, DC did the darn thing. Right? We were literally submerged in the culture. We had amazing speakers. Our partners showed up and showed out. Y'all, this ain't the end. This is the beginning of a new phase, right? Because we have decided we ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We're going to have our voting rights. We're going to make sure that the John Lewis Vote Advancement Act gets passed and the For the People Act gets passed, and DC becomes a state.
And we're gonna be going on through the summer, through the fall, as long as it takes to get our voting rights. But it's not gonna take long, as Dr. King said. How long? Not long. Because we demanded our voting rights now. That's
right.
What's gonna happen.
So freedom ride, freedom some of y'all. Can't stop.
Won't stop.